level 3 upgrade. Well guys, it had to happen. I need 2.4 gigahertz radio and receiver for this RC because this 27 megahertz has to go. I hate these. There's only one I had lying around when I wanted to get this RC up and running, but not anymore. Guys, let's open this thing up and check it out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut that open. There we have it, and interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed this before, because I have gotten this radio before, numerous times in fact, but I don't ever remember seeing that. Well guys, there you have it. We have the receiver, of course, and of course the beautiful radio. And the radio's already in there. Interesting! Because usually when I open these up, the radio does not have its battery installed already. So, I'm guessing the person I bought this from, this isn't exactly completely new, unless they're starting to do this now. Either way, guys, this is an awesome radio. It does not utilize AA batteries. In fact, it has this ion battery, lithium ion, of course, or LiPo, whatever you want to call it. And when it dies, all you have to do is plug it into your computer and it charges up. How nice is that? Well guys, let's go ahead and get this installed. So step one is to go ahead and remove this grub screw that holds in the antenna tube. Well, I don't have to remove it, but I need to loosen it up enough so I can pull this out. Okay. All right, now that that's taken care of, I need to go ahead and take off the top. It's held in with 2 screws. Okay, we're gonna pull off that, and there we have the old receiver, which I had to take out of its casing in order to fit inside of there, because with the casing, it was just too big. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the servo and the ESC, and yeah, get rid of that. And here we have the new receiver. We're gonna go ahead and plug the servo into channel 1, just like this, and then, of course, the ESC goes into channel 2. And we wanna make sure we do this the right way. There we go. Now, I just gotta push this all back inside, and then I'm gonna string the antenna through the top of the receiver box, just like that. And now, I'm just gonna push it all down and reinstall those 2 screws. All right, and there you have it. The top has been reinstalled, and they do include antenna tube. I'm not gonna need this whole thing. What I'm gonna do is just basically eye it, and then I'm gonna cut off what I don't need. Then I can go ahead and install the new antenna tube. And all I have to do is tighten down that grub screw to hold it in place. Now something that always kind of bugged me, even though it's not really that important, is they never give you the tip for the antenna tube. So I had to use one of the extra ones I had on the side to go ahead and put one on top. So now I need to go ahead and program this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this on, and then while holding the throttle down, I'm gonna turn this on. And it's gonna blink green. Once it starts blinking red, I'm gonna put it in reverse till it's done. Then it's gonna go yellow, go into neutral, and it's programmed. All right. Cool. And the steering is reversed, so I'm just gonna flip a switch. Is that nice or what? It's one of the things I love is that the throttle or steering, if it's ever reversed or needs to be reversed, you just flip a switch, unlike Traxxas where you have to go through all their programming. Now on here, we're not gonna mess at all with the throttle. The steering, we don't need to mess with, and then we have this, which can mess around with how much the servo works. So if I turn that down, you'll see that it won't work. But if I turn it up, it'll only give so much. But I want that working at 100%. Oh, that's good. All right, guys, and that's it. And there you have it, guys. A small antenna, thankfully. And I have this new remote, unlike this old clunker. I mean, gosh, with this antenna, I hate these things. 2.4 gigahertz is pretty much the standard in the RC world nowadays, and it's nice to have Nebula up to date. So guys, I have to give a huge shout out to everyone who helped me on Patreon. Because of you guys, this upgrade was possible. So thank you for all the help. And that, of course, was Nebula's level 3 upgrade.